Wednesday weekend as it continues right here on NBCSN. Xfinity Series final practice coming up next, then Monster Energy Series final practice at 5, NASCAR America 6, and NASCAR throwback. Go back to 2004 Daytona 500. That's at 7 o'clock. Tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern on NBCSN, Xfinity Series Coca-Cola Firecracker 250. That telecast is presented by Subway. And Saturday night on NBC, Monster Energy Cup Series Coke Zero 400, powered by Coca-Cola. Coverage beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern. More on Dale Earnhardt Jr. We go to Audible.
Well, guys, not that you wouldn't have seen this scene, even if it wasn't going to be his very last run at Daytona. But you'll see me back here in the garage area. There's a bunch of other drivers here, not quite the attention of garage number 2. So this is obviously Dale Jr.'s garage, and I can tell you that I am going to be in that line a little later on, making sure I get my number 88 hat signed by Dale Jr. before I talk to him. But it's interesting for me to come back here and look at the level of attention that he garners back here in the garage area.
He's been the fan favorite for over a decade now, so he has definitely earned quite a few fans that not only want to sit and watch the crew work and prepare the car, but also want maybe a glimpse of Dale Earnhardt Jr. so they can take a picture. You see the career at this racetrack. 2 Daytona 500 wins, 2 Coke Zero 400 wins. 6 times he's gone to victory lane, the Xfinity Series, 5 qualifier wins, 2 shootout wins. So, I mean, the numbers say third most of all time, 17 total wins. Well, his dad's one of those that's in front of him.
Well, and Rick, what these numbers don't show are all the near misses. I mean, I was only together with Dale Earnhardt Jr. for 4 years. We came to try to win the Daytona 500. In the first year, we sat on the pole, had a flat tire, didn't have a chance near the end of the race. The next 3 years, second, and first. And I love to tell you how fast the cars were, but that's not really the case. The case is that that man right there just knows how to put himself in position. And that's what we're going to have to see, Jeff, out of him this weekend, is put himself in position. As you documented very clearly, you're not going to come up through the field in the closing laps. You're going to have to be there throughout the course of the race.
It starts on lap 1, like we talked about with Brad. Lap 1, track qualifying matters. I know that people have said in the past, qualifying at Daytona doesn't matter. Well, guess what? We've seen that it does. We've seen that track position matters. We've seen once you get that track position, if you can be aggressive, maybe you can keep that track position. So all this starts. Winning this race tomorrow all starts today in practice and then tomorrow in qualifying.
And let's head to Kelly Stapps.
With one of our young stars that's already in the playoffs with his first Cup win, that's Austin Dillon. Austin, you've had your share of highs and lows here. Xfinity Series win, and of course that spectacular crash here a couple years ago. So what's the sense? What's it like for you when you show back up here?
Daytona is just an awesome place. I tell you what, it is burning hot, and this ice cold Coke tastes really good. You know, I think we've got a really cool American anthem. I'll show you. You guys can see it. The paint scheme with this American flag on the side looks so good, and just want to put it out front. Come Saturday night, I think we've got something we can compete with. It drives real well. To me, out there watching the cars that are fast, 88 obviously had some really good speed, and the Gibbs cars all together had good speed. But 3 cars will surprise you sometimes. We'll put it up there when it counts.
Well, with that win already in hand, what's the game plan? Can you go all out now?
Yeah, we're going to try and get as many stage points as we can. If we can collect a bonus point. But you still got to be smart to win these things. Put yourself in the right position, and they'll reward you.
Thanks, Austin.
And Kelly referenced what happened at the very end of the race a couple years ago when the 3 car up into the fence and going from almost 200 miles an hour to 0 in a fraction of a second.
See the reaction from the guys on pit road, how scared they were. Everybody at the racetrack, us in the booth, people watching on TV, were so relieved to see this because the worst were going through your mind. And the rate at which that car stopped is still fascinating to me, to watch how quickly that car stopped.
It was destroyed, and as you mentioned, the great thing was Austin Dillon climbed out of that car, waved to the fans, and he raced the very next weekend. Stay with us, more Monster Energy practice coming up.